Hi, this is Andrew Scott.
And Dakota Fanning.
And today we're going to let Elle ask us anything. You know, when you're asked questions,
I know. You'll think of it tonight.
What's one role that you've auditioned for that you wish you landed?
I would never tell anyone that.
Yeah, exactly. And also, Dakota Fanning doesn't audition. She gets offers.
I would never tell anyone.
Is there a role that you were surprised to get that you auditioned for?
Oh, I auditioned for Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I wasn't surprised because I thought that I did badly in the audition. I just was surprised because I was so excited.
Yeah.
It was like such a dream come true, so I was thrilled. Who do you look to for style inspiration?
Maybe it's for me because I'm not a big fella. But I started to wear gender neutral stuff, like women's wear. Women's wear. I wish it would become more popular. That tailoring became more of a thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know, where you could just get something. Go, I really love that. I don't know. I just think like vintage stuff should come back a little bit more if it was a bit more affordable.
Yeah. No, you thought that was. Oh, didn't I ask you that?
Shit. Oh fuck yeah, you're right. When did you know you made it as an actress?
I remember the first time that I was recognized. I never forget it, and that was like a shift. You're like, oh my god, whoa, people are.
What happened?
I was at the Gap at Century City Mall at 7, I think, as I Am Sam had come out, and I was with my mom, and the person who worked at the Gap was like, you're in that movie, and I was like, wait, what? I Am Sam, right? And it took my mom. We were like, someone saw it. You know what I mean? The shift that a stranger had seen that movie and then knew me from it. I will never ever forget it. What is the most Irish thing about you?
Oh, there's a lot of Irish things about me. Probably my sense of shame and guilt. I do, no, I like people. I like people.
Yeah.
And in Ireland you have to like people because everybody talks to you.
Yeah.
And I love river dance. Dakota, how do you feel about the resurgence of Twilight in the TikTok era?
Oh, is there? I didn't know about that.
I didn't either.
I didn't know about that, but that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it was such a moment in time. I got to be a little part of it, which I think as more time goes by, it's like a cool thing. It was such a moment.
Yeah.
The gift of Jade.
Oh, me throwing the baby in the fire? Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah. This poor.
You had to throw a baby into a fire?
I did, yeah. Well, it was like a under 2-year-old, certainly.
Oh, fine. Because if it was a 3-year-old, I would have been appalled.
I say that because it was a heavy person. It wasn't like a little lightweight baby. It was like a.
Oh, right. So you had to have some guns to get that baby, to burn that baby.
And I did, obviously, I'm about to say, I obviously didn't throw the kid into the fire, which, like, of course.
Was the child scared?
No, he was fine. I think he had the little vampire blood dripping. He was fine.
He's here today.
Yeah, he's fine, yeah.
Hey.
But that's great. I didn't know there was a craze on TikTok. I have to work that into my algorithm.
Working into your algorithm. Yeah. There's a sentence and a half.
Why have you never learned to drive?
Oh my god. And that voice as well. You said it. Why have you never learned?
I say it like that because I only learned to drive
recently
4 years ago. So.
Oh god, that makes me feel better. I sort of do know a tiny little bit how to drive.
Yeah.
But I live in central London and
Me too.
it's my carbon footprint.
Yes.
So let's move on to the next one. Which of your past co-stars was the most intimidating? For that child, it was you.
Because I grew up familiar with being around people who would be considered intimidating, kind of. I think it might have numbed that side of me a little bit, and you kind of, when you're 8 years old, you're sort of just getting to know a person as a person and not thinking about all of the other
stuff that comes with it. Yeah, that's actually really, really healthy.
I get intimidated and starstruck around like reality TV people.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Well, because they're not in your world.
A real housewife from any city, someone from Vanderpump Rules, someone that was on Big Brother. Big Brother's.
Have you met many of them?
I actually have, yeah.
And do they get starstruck by you? They better.
I don't know, because I'm sort of like, hi, can we, and they're like, hey, and they seem fine. Maybe, I don't think they have been, but maybe they have. I don't know, but I'm sort of in my own head about being starstruck by them.
I still haven't watched any Real Housewives yet.
I know.
What was the one that you said that I should start with?
Well, Salt Lake was a good one because there were less seasons. Yeah, it wouldn't be as heavy of a lift. lift.
Yeah, the lift. Not to bring that subject up again.
Oh my lord.
We've done that one.
Why aren't you on social media?
I do like people. I think it's really the most important thing in life is to be able to connect with people and whatever. And if you're on social media and you're talking all the time, you know, with people that might recognize you, what I don't want is for people to become the enemy. You don't want to live in a kind of ivory cage. So there's something about not being on social media publicly that I just think would just be too much. For me, that's just for me. I didn't become like recognizable till I was 75. You know, it's something that I just don't. How do you cope with it?
I just try and have fun with it and not take it too seriously.
Yeah. Which of your past films did you like your wardrobe in the most?
When I did The Runaways, I really loved those kind of glam 70s costumes because they were so specific. And if you were a fan of The Runaways or Joan Jett, Cherie Currie, and like seeing those iconic pieces recreated, I really liked that. And it was obviously super different than anything I would ever wear or have ever worn, and so specific to that character. So I really loved those. I never feel like the clothes are mine. They feel like the character that you're playing. That's kind of part of it, you know.
And also, even if you like them, by the end of it, you just want to
By the end, oh Lord,
You're so
oh my God.
sick wearing them.
Oh, you're like, if I have to put that sweater on one more time, I don't know what I'll do. Okay.
Oh my God.
We've taken an eye out. What's one thing the world doesn't know about Paul Mescal? He's certainly not going to tell.
I'm not going to tell that. Actually, he's just an incredibly great friend. He really is a really, really good person. You make some good stuff and you make some bad stuff in the industry, and all you really have left with are your relationships with people. And I think if you can have really good relationships with people, you remember them forever. So he's a wonderful friend. Oh God, I'm scared to ask this question. What is the best rap gift you've ever received?
Kurt Russell gave me a horse.
I knew that was coming. How did I know it was coming? That could be your autobiography.
Yeah. We made a movie about horses. Kurt is one of the loveliest, most amazing people. You go through an experience together, and I loved working with him so much. And we were making a movie about horses, and he gave me a horse.
We have such different lives. Different. Oh my God. Let's end it on that. Kurt Russell gave me a horse. The Dakota Fanning story.
Thanks for watching, and you can watch Ripley on Netflix.